One of the best upper body compound exercises that we do in Raw Fitness is the push-up. Lori's going to show us a push-up from the knee that I suggest you do until you get strong enough to do them from the toes. Now notice Lori's position. From her knees, she's got a plank position, neutral spine, neutral neck. Shoulders, elbows, and wrists are directly below her and her hands are pointed outwards. As she comes down, she's bringing her chest and chin down to the ground. Now, if you're strong enough to do it from your toes, notice that we've got a plank position all the way, straight line from the shoulders to the hips, to the knees, to the toes. Again, coming all the way down, all the way up, utilizing all of those muscles. This is a really great upper body compound exercise. Compound exercise for the upper body is the bent over row. So this one is really working the back muscles. We also use the biceps and the shoulders a little bit. So bending at the waist, knees are slightly bent, feet are hip width apart. Notice that she's got a nice straight back. Try not to make sure that we curve that back any, and just bringing the weights up to approximately waist height, squeezing the back muscles as we bring them up. Just lift and lower just like that. Another upper body compound exercise is the upright row. This one utilizes the traps and the shoulders. Notice that she's moving shoulders, elbows, wrists, really bringing those weights up to the clavicle. Another exercise in our upper body compound exercise set is the tricep dip. This one is really, really great for the shoulders, triceps. We're even using our legs a little bit. When you're doing this, make sure that your back is straight and neutral spine. Hands are placed on the bench just beside your butt cheeks, and you're lifting and lowering, really working the triceps. You can do this with bent leg, or for a little bit more of a challenge, you can have straight leg, really focusing on the core, triceps, and shoulders. We're going to show you some lower body compound exercises that are really going to work the legs and the core. The very first one that I'll show you is the squat. Notice that Lori is keeping her spine neutral, chest and chin are up. As she squats down, it's just like she's sitting back onto a chair, really squeezing the glutes as she comes up, activating those quad muscles. This is working her core, her glutes, her hamstrings, quads, and calves. The next exercise is the lunge. Chest and face forward. Lori has one leg forward, other leg is bent back, and as she comes down, the back leg is just kissing the ground. All of the weight is on her right heel there, really activating those quad muscles. This is working the hamstrings, the glutes, the quads, the calves, and the core. Lower body compound exercise is the deadlift. Lori's feet are a little bit more than hip width apart. It's almost like the squat. Dumbbells are at the sides. She's sitting back, and then she's lowering those dumbbells all the way to the ground, pushing off from the heels as she comes down. It's really important that when she does this, her heels stay planted and she's not coming up on her toes. The deadlift is working her glutes, her quads, hamstrings, calves, and core. Another lower body compound exercise is the Romanian deadlift. Lori's feet are a little more than hip width apart. She's bending at the waist just to about 90 degrees, lowering the weights. Her palms are facing towards her body, and it's a nice controlled motion as she goes down and up. As she comes up, she's really activating her glutes and her hamstrings. One of the exercises that we do in Raw Fitness that you will grow to love is the burpee. The burpee is a great overall body strengthening and conditioning exercise. It also helps to increase anaerobic endurance. To do the burpee, Lori's going to jump up, come down into a squat, bring the legs out into a high plank position, in and up again. So we'll show you this in all one movement.
Hard to do slow. Sorry.
It's hard to do slow. So it's really important that when you're going down into that high plank position that you're not allowing your hips to really drop down. So Lori, just go down into the plank position of the burpee. As she comes out, you have a tendency to want to drop your hips quite low. It's really important that you keep a nice plank position. Activate that core when you go out into that squat thrust. Bring it back in and up. Core exercises are really important for overall strength and fitness. This helps with agility and balance. One of the main core exercises that we do is the plank. So Lori's got her elbows directly below her shoulders, lifting up onto her toes, neutral spine. Core is activated, back, glutes, and abs are tight, and she's just going to hold this position for as long as she can. Crunches are a great core exercise as well, really working the abdominal muscles. Hands behind her head or across her chest, chin is up, eyes are forward, and she's just going to crunch up till the shoulder blades come off of the ground. We're not doing a full setup, just bringing our chest up, keeping our eyes forward, really utilizing those abdominal muscles. To make this even harder and utilize the bottom of the abdominal muscles or the lower core, we can bring our feet up in the air. Make sure that you're always exhaling as you come up, inhale as you come down. On any exercise, it's really important that we exhale during that hard part of the exercise. Don't forget to breathe. So we still do isolation exercises in our daily workouts, focusing mostly on the compound exercises like what I just showed you, but for upper body, it's a good idea to do a couple smaller muscle groups as well. One of the isolation exercises that we do is the bicep curl, and it's just a controlled motion with weights, lifting and lowering, really squeezing those bicep muscles as she comes up and down. Make sure that we're not doing a pendulum and using the momentum of the weight, that it's really controlled all the way up and down. Elbows are tucked, chest and chin are forward. Another isolation exercise for the upper body is working the triceps with the overhead tricep extension. Notice that the upper arms are tucked close to the ears and we're only bending at the elbow. Nice controlled motion up and down as she flexes the elbow, working those triceps. So these were just some of the basic exercises that you're going to be doing in Raw Fitness classes. And again, we don't need a lot of equipment to have a really great workout. All we need is the great outdoors, a few friends. That's it. So we'll see you in class.
See you in class.